Hello! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Queen V and I normally share tips on how to look amazing even if you are in your 50s. In this video, I'd like to share with you on how to create a salon-like blowout. So if you have tried that in the past and you weren't successful, take heart because creating a salon-like blow-dried hair is a skill to master. So like any other skill that you would like to learn, you need patience and practice for you to be able to do that. So in this video, I'd like to share with you step by step. I just took a bath and I just put my hair like this. So first, let's put a volumizing mousse or a setting mousse. So what I have here is the L'Oreal. I bought this in Landers. So this is the product. I haven't combed my hair. You may put this before combing your hair or after combing your hair. So, in putting mousse, pay attention in putting in the roots, because you want to create volume later. So after I put my volumizing mousse, I am using a big tooth comb. This comb has been with me for many years already. I use this every day after taking a bath. Because normally I don't use brush after taking a bath because the hair is quite sensitive when your hair is wet. Okay, so after that, you need to blow dry your hair. By the way, before going to blow drying my hair, I would like to tell you about the secret of having a salon-like blow-dried hair. First, let's talk about tools. You need to have a high-quality hair dryer. Like this one. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to really splurge or spend a lot. All you have to look is for a high-powered hair dryer. You need to read the specifications. Normally, the specifications that you would like to have there are high-powered and then easy to dry hair and things like those. And I suggest that you also read some reviews. Okay, so this is the one I'm using, and one of my criteria also when I am buying a hair dryer is that it's dual bolt so that I can use it in the Philippines or in other countries when I am traveling. And I like this because it can be folded, so even if it's big, it can still consume space. So now let's blow dry my hair. When you blow dry your hair, you need to flip your hair and pay attention to the roots. You've got to lift your hair from the roots if you want some major volume. When your hair is around 80 to 90% dry, so you have to stop and then just put your hair up and then put a clip. Okay. Before we start doing the blow drying using the brush, let me tell you about brushes. Having a high quality brush is as important as having a high quality hair dryer because you need this. So what I have here is my thermal brush. So what size is recommended for you? It depends on the length of your hair. If you have long hair, it is recommended for you to have a bigger brush. So So maybe like this, or if you have a very long hair, it should be bigger than this. Why? Because if you are using a small brush, so tendency is that when you roll that later, and then when you release it, it might get tangled, so which is not good. And if you have a short hair and then you are using a very big brush, it's not recommended also, because the effect will be like, it's like you experience electric shock. So parang mahangin sa labas. So it's like that. So in my hair length, I normally interchange this one if I want to have a soft curl, and then this one if I have a little bit of curly hair. So these are the two brushes that I am always using when I do my salon-like blow-dried hair. Okay, now let's start. Let me start showing you how I do my hair drying. First, you need to release the hair and get only a small portion. So it depends on the thickness of your hair. So say I normally start the back. Then when I do that, this time I'm brushing my hair already. So I'm using this one, the paddle brush. So here's my roller brush. It's a thermal brush. Why is it called thermal? Because when you use this with the hair dryer, the heat will retain in the core of the brush. Okay, so that when you use it, the heat will be transferred to your hair. And normally I wait for around 20 seconds before I release it, so the heat will be transferred on my hair, so that it will be easily styled. So here's the salon-like style. The intent of first or two brushing strokes is to smoothen your hair. Then followed by rolling the brush towards the roots and do what I am doing here. Then wait for around 20 seconds. I normally count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If the brush is still so hot, I still extend my counting. So this time it's okay. And then when I release it, look how I release it, like this. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It's nice, right? That's why when you have a long hair and you are using a very small brush, it might get tangled when you do that. Now, let me do that here on the other side. So same procedure. The reason for blow drying this way, so that you won't get frizzy hair. Then I count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll release it. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It's nice. And then repeat that all over your hair. So just make sure you do it per partition. So the amount of hair that you put depends on the kind of brush that you use. So after finishing all the partitions, so you need to do one more time here in the crown, so that to create more volume. So you have to do it this way, and then same procedure. So this is the salon-like blow-dried hair. You may opt to put a styling, this one, cuticle coat. And then you may use a hairspray. So this is the brand I am using. So this is the finished product. Isn't it nice? By the way, if you are interested to know what brand of brush I am using, I am using this Toni and Guy brand, okay? And then this one, I believe this is Goody ceramic brushes. Okay, so that's my tutorial for you today. I just hope that you learned something new. And by the way, do you know that the rate for having a blow-dried hair in the salon is around 500 pesos to 650, because yesterday I had my hair cut and root color, and I asked my stylist how much is the cost if you want your hair to be blow-dried in the salon, and he said it's 650 pesos. So if you know how to do it by yourself, you can save 650. I even have friends who always go to the salon or home service when they go to the office to have their hair blow-dried. So you can save a lot of money if you know how to style your hair. Okay, so till again, this is QueenV saying, be amazing in your 50s. Thanks for watching. Bye!